I'd like to take you on a journey back in time, back to the 1800s when this grand residence that stands behind me was in its infancy of construction. Back to the times when horses would pull timber carriages around the dusty roads of Kedron, and this prestigious area, now known as the Padua Precinct, was better known for its rich, fertile farmlands. By way of introduction, my name is Alistair Macmillan, the owner of the White Stafford office. On behalf of the entire team, the owners of the home, it certainly is a privilege and an honour to be involved in what I believe will be the most colourful chapter, that is 28 Cremorne Rd in Kedron. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 weeks ago, I got my instructions from the owners of this house. Those instructions were very clear. Find us a buyer that is searching for a large 825 square metre block positioned in the heart of the Padua Precinct. Find a family that's looking for a lifestyle that allows their kids to walk to and from some of the best schools that Brisbane has to offer. Find us a family or a buyer that is emotional and passionate about renovating what I believe would be one of the most iconic homes in Kedron. The home itself, you've got 4 large bedrooms internally. You've got provisions for an ensuite walk-in robe, which is where the study is. You've got a beautiful, big, formal area, of course, hugging that open fireplace, and a fairly modest kitchen and bathroom inside. If you talk to Kedron residents, they'll tell you about the previous owner. He probably put more attention into the yard maintenance than he did the house. But certainly, I see it as an advantage that you don't have to undo anyone's renovations throughout the years. I think it's fair to say that this home here has had absolutely nothing done to it since the builders knocked in those final nails in the 1800s. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I could go on for hours, and believe you me, even hours, and explain the benefits of buying this house, owning what will no doubt be, once fully renovated, the new benchmark property for Kedron. But ladies and gentlemen, my job as the auctioneer is not to tell you how good the home is or how good Kedron is as a suburb. My job as the auctioneer is to try and help you buy it. And as the sun beats down, we're the silly ones wearing suits, I'm going to pass it over to you for a fair and reasonable start. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the most exciting part of the auction, your opportunity to create history. Where do we go on 28 Cremorne Rd in Kedron? Call it a nice little animal, take it away from there. Where do we start? You can boast about it at dinner tonight. Tell your friends how you bid at an auction. Thank you very much. At 300,000 now, 3 the bid. At 300,000 now, we'll go up in hundreds from there, and someone ramming up, bringing in at 300,000 now. Good, clear bidding at 3. At 300,000 now, I thought of mixing away. 4 if you like. 400,000 now, it's against you, sir, but you go straight to 5. At 400,000 now. At 400,000 now, I thought of mixing away. Be going down Cremorne Rd at 4. At 400,000 now, call you once. At 400,000 now, twice. At 400,000 now, who's going to ram it up, bringing it at 5 if you like, at 4 to bid. At 400,000 now, we're here for a good time, not a long time. 5 it is. 500,000, I've already got 5. 500 it is. At 500,000 now, it's a 3-horse race. Anyone can join and make a trifecta they like at 5. At 500,000 now, and 6 if you like. At 500,000 now, we'll go to 550 to make it easier. At 500,000 now, come on, buyers. Think about what's on offer. 830 or 825 square metre allotment. Bids at 500,000. 5 now, buyers. Where would we go from there? At 5 the bid. At 500,000 now, call you once. At 500,000 now, 12 will go to 50, rise from there to 550 if you like. At 500,000 now, third and final call. Are we all done and out and dusted? I'll make it easy. I'll place a vendor bid at 525. 525, it's against you. It's with me back on the owner's behalf at 525. At 525,000 now, buyers. Where would it go from there? At 50 if you like. At 525, sir, can I vote you back in at 50? At 525,000 now. Bids at 525,000 now. First call at 525. At 525,000 now, second call. At 525,000 now, third and final call. Are we all done and out and dusted at 525,000? We'll just seek some instructions. Be back with you in just a second. Thank you very much for your patience. I've got fresh instructions. We have had an increase in the bidding to 537,500, just to make it interesting. So ladies and gentlemen, that makes it very interesting. My instructions are to sell the property. So we are on the market, we are selling it out at $537,500. It's the owner's money from here. Where do we go from there? At $537,500 now, who's going to ram it up, bringing it at $540 if you like. At $537,500 now, think about what's on offer. Exceptional property, we're selling out, there's no tomorrow. Don't drive down Cremorne Rd with tears in your eyes thinking of what could have been. Now's your opportunity. $537,500 now, first call at $537,500. $538, thank you very much for your bid. We'll go in $500 rises. I'll slip the shoes off and start counting the toes. At $538,000, 38, 39 if you like. At $538,000 now, who's ramming up, bringing in a 9 or 40 if you like. At $538,000 now, first call at $538. We'll take ones from here, make it easier. $539 if you like. $538,000 now, I've called you once. At $538,000 now, twice. At $538,000 now, third. One more to 9. 9. Thank 500. 500,000? $500. That's all right. We'll go to brick. Sir, would you go straight to 9? Thank you very much for your bid. 539, sir, 40 if you like. At 539 now, come with me, sir. Don't leave me now, fella. We're just starting to know each other. The bid's at 539,000 now. One more to 40 if you like. At 539,000 now. First call at 539. Second call at 539. 40. Thank you very much at 40. 540, sir, would you go straight to 5? Might leave you alone. At 540 now, come with me, sir. 5 grand more if you like. At 540,000 now, 5,000 more. Sir, you'd spend that on a good night out. 500. All right, that's okay. We asked for 5, we get 500. It's better than nothing. Always ask my bidders to bid up bulb. It never happens. 540,000, 500, 541 if you like. $500 if you like. At 540,000, 500. First call on the market, selling it out. The bid's at 540 and a half. 3 months. Mate, just talk to the owners, talk to Jeff with the water bowl. Just finalising some instructions, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a request for a change of settlement. We just need to finalise that with the owners. Thank you very much. 545, same opportunity for all buyers, 90 days. Michael, if you'd like to see those bidders there. At 545, so buyers, your opportunity. If you buy the property at the end of the auction, everyone reserves the right to settle to a maximum of 90 days. Just so everyone's on the same page. So I might allow you the opportunity to get a little bit more money. The bid's at 545,000 now. At 545 now, 50 if you like, sir, would you join me at 50? At 545,000 now, first call at 545. 500, we'll take it away at 500 rise. Bids at 545 and a half with this gentleman right here, 546 if you like, sir. On the market, we're selling it out 545 and a half, first call. At 545 and a half, sir, it's against you. 6 if you like. 545,500 now, second call. At 545 and a half, we're selling it out, make no mistake. The property will be sold. 545 and a half, sir, 6 if you like. Go straight to 50 to make it a lot easier. 545,500 now, second call. Are we all done, sir? Any further interest? We're selling it out $500 more and it could be yours. The bid's at 545,500, third. Third. 500. We'll go 500, 546. 546 now, sir. Go straight to 50 if you like. At 546 now, 46 on the 5, 546 now. Come with me, sir. 5 grand more, sir. Would you go to 5,000? 546,000 now. 500 more I'll take. 500 more and it could have been his last bid. The bid's at 546. At 546,000 now. First call at 546. At 540. 500. We'll go at 500 more. 546 and a half, sir. 7. Should have gone to 50. He might have left you alone. No pressure, sir, but I think everyone's looking at you. Bids at 546,500 with you, sir. 546 and a half, 7 if you like. Or 550. It's your money. My job's to try and help you spend it. See, Kedron neighbours, very friendly. 546,500. First call at 546 and a half. At 546,500 now, second call. Last opportunity, sir. third, and final 500. We'll go to 540, 550. Thank you very much. A pair of fives at 550 now, 50 on the five. Sir, would you go back at 555? At 555,000 now, 550 to bid. At 550 now, good, clear, strong bidding, sir. You've been watching the TV shows, you know what it's all about at 550. At 550,000 now, come with me, sir. 5 grand more and it could have been his last bid. At 550,000 now, first call at 550. Sir, one. I'll take another 500. Owner's money from here. We're on the market. We're selling it out. A pair of fives at 550 to bid now. 1 or 2 from there. At 550,000 now. First call at 550. At 550, second, third and final call. 500 more, sir. 550, third and final call. Definitely out. Definitely out. Thank you very much. Guys, there's no further bid. We will be selling it at 550. Going. Sold. Congratulations, guys. Commiserations to our underbidders. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for attending a Ray White Stafford on-site auction. Enjoy this beautiful sunny weekend. We'll see you at next auction next year. Have a great Christmas. Thanks for coming.